Welcome back, everyone, to the next episode of Rise of the Runelords. When we last left our intrepid Heroes of Sandpoint, they had just staged a jailbreak from from the Thistletop prisons. Uh, very, very quickly took care of Brithasmus, convinced Auric not to fight them, took out a few goblins, found their gear, took out another uh, seeming spellcaster of some kind. Had a spellbook, so not 100% sure what is going on there. Tied her up, and that is where we are going to pick up. Voren does step forward as she has just been finished tied up. Tied all her fingers separately so she can't use somatic components. Probably put a gag in her mouth so she can't use verbal components as well. Voren steps forward and says, I feel very uncomfortable leaving her unattended. As such, I will guard her and make sure that no harm comes to her as per the promise that was made. Please be careful and please don't die.
Well, I look at Varn and it's like, that's understandable. Is Shalelu gonna keep coming with us to cover our back?
So she's actually just on the other side of the door here. She turns around and says, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll continue to. I will
Alright.
continue to accompany you."
Okay. So I would say for right now is that we could scout out the area. I don't know where it would be a good idea to rest if we needed to, but I guess everyone should be okay. I would say if Varn wanted to, he could always hide into like one of the rooms.
Voren does speak up and say, "I'm going to take her to the rooms that we searched earlier. They are empty, so I'm going to keep her in them."
Yeah, the bedrooms.
And he heads that way.
Yeah. I say he could say he shut that door and just go into one of the random rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
do you need to rest, Merc? Do you need to rest?
I should be fine. Wise, I do still have some good spells left. I'll just say later on that if it looks like I'm down to a few and we're start hurting, it wouldn't be bad to like rest somewhere. But as I said, we are in middle of enemy territory, and I don't know if we wish to keep looking around this area because I know there was the hallway down where you're at to the left of you when you're going straight down. There was like I guess a cave area out here. And there's this massive door to the right of you. So that's why I just didn't know which way we wanted to go. Check the door to the right or go to the door to the left. Like them big massive doors.
Well, you mentioned you've got a few spells left, etc. I don't know. How much of a fight do you think you can go through? Do you think you can take on another 3-4 people? Do you think you can take on 2 or 3 at once? Or are you coming down to the I need to have a rest, or our next fight is going to be my?
No, I should be good. I've maybe used only 1 or 2 first level spells. I have quite a few left. I'm just saying it's just because if it's something we don't necessarily need to deal with at the moment, like if it's like like these random golems in here, like we can find stuff like that, that's fine. But if it's something major, it's just like just be cautious because we don't know what we're dealing with.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm saying this. That's why I'm saying is this: since you're technically the tank, I want to probably follow behind you. Because with my effects is like I can cast I have shield, including also like the when you basically go huge, like I can do it enlarge. I can go shield on you, And Lars, what it does, even though it still is like -2 to you on like AC, it'll still counteract that when you still keep your AC. Even
Right.
if you somehow like, but that's up to you.
I
But
probably wouldn't voluntarily enlarge right at this moment. Let's
oh no
check
no
with
no no
Toshi.
no.
How are you doing, Toshi?
I mean, like, I can continue stabbing all day.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So
So-
I look.
Hang on.
Yeah. Sorry.
What were you saying? Oh,
we do have the two places. This was our exit that we were going to use shortly. This stairway up, I believe, we hadn't really investigated. We don't really know what's up there.
Mhm.
And then we have this room. And Adam, would you mind describing the entrance for that room again?
I very much would actually like to describe that room again. So, as you're standing here, I do just want to make a point of saying you can hear those terrifying, deep, dark, barking, baying of hounds on the other side of this door. The two large stone doors sit in the western wall here, their faces carved with images of horrific, deformed monsters clawing their way out of pregnant women of all races. What Warren did say is that this is a very, very much a marker of Lamashtu worship.
Fun.
So, bad days. And Toshi, you're not too fond of the idea of opening this door, right?
Oh, I'm not fond of even getting close to it, looking at it.
So what are our priorities? Is it time for us to leave? Should we continue exploring? I know we spoke about wanting to make sure that this problem was dealt with here and now.
Shalalu speaks up and she says, if you would like to leave, feel free. I will not keep you here against your will. However, now that I am here, and let's put it this way, I will not be leaving until Nualia Tobin is dead.
Well,
Okay.
This is of the utmost importance to the safety of Sandpoint. We cannot leave.
So that pretty much
leave.
sets our priorities. I think, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion. Maybe we go check out these stairs and we leave this doorway. Maybe we barricade it, block it, and we leave it unless we feel that we have to open it.
It does look pretty big and pretty heavy. So.
I'm curious, Adam. Is there any skill like a knowledge I can use to say? Because these are two massive stone doors, right? That's before us.
Yeah.
Is there anything like a knowledge dungeoneering to get an idea of what these doors could be for? Like, if this is this something to a crypt? Is this something major, like holding something behind? Is there a lock on there or some sort, or is it just just two stone slabs you can just open up like?
Yeah, so there's no lock or anything. It looks like it just pushes open.
Okay.
It is religious iconography, specifically to Lamashtu, the mother of monsters.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you roll anything because you're not going to get too much more information. You don't know what's on the other side of the door. Yeah.
Is it? I do have something that, in case if one of us wants to go in there and basically, if we could somehow get the door open quietly enough and someone could slide in, I can cast Vanish on somebody. It's like a temp spell of invisibility. So if somebody wants to slip in there long enough to see what's going on and slip back out, they can. But
what do you think of that, Toshi and or Miss Lady Archer?
Shivelu.
Miss Lady, nice. Okay.
My tongue
Which
gets
one?
twisted. Well, both of you are Miss Lady Archers, so I stick with my statement.
Well,
Yes.
as like you can always as like Shalala is a kid. Is it call if we call you Shay?
I would prefer you use full name, Shalelu.
Well, he looks at the other. He looks at
Is part of that a last name? Are you Chalet and your last name is
No,
Lalu?
my first name, my given name is Shalelu. My surname is Endosana.
Indasana.
Miss
Very nice.
Endosana, if you will, is acceptable, I guess.
Alrighty. So what do you guys think of that as an idea? We very, very quietly open this door. Merc, you're able to grant temporary invisibility.
to
We
someone.
find out what's behind this door in the most not getting eaten manner.
I feel like you both forget that I can turn into something much smaller.
A werewolf, yes, but you know.
A fox, actually.
I mean,
Well, no, he looks at even if you look at Toki, I'm just saying, even if I understand you can get small, but being like invisible, like as he's tried to spell out before, it does help quite a bit. So.
Oh no, I was suggesting both.
Small and invisible.
Okay, well,
pretty good.
Yeah. So for him, it could last. Let's see. I think it's in rounds, so it could last for good. Yeah, but I mean that's enough for enough to get in there, run in there long enough to like scatter in there. I see something, scatter out. At least it would get enough to get into it. But I mean, if we don't have to open both doors, because if there's something in there, we can actually grab the doors and shut them back. Are there door handles, or is it just a slab that we just push open?
Yeah, there's no handles. It looks like you would push it open.
Mm-hmm.
Toshi.
I mean, the other option is literally just opening it up and being prepared for what could be on the other side.
As Toshi says that, Shalelu does sort of raise her bow a touch and sort of half draw. I'm ready.
I am too. We could literally just open it up and arrow and punch and stab whatever's in there.
Well, I would say if there's something in there, we don't have to open both doors. We can technically have it's like we could have shit like somebody could push the door open. Chilelu could just have an arrow ready and shoot what's in there. At least something gets hurt, and if something comes against us, I do have another burning hands to use if I needed to.
Oh, that reminds me, and I'm gonna brandish the wand that I grappled from that lady.
Mm-hmm.
How quickly do you think you can identify what this does?
I think I could do that pretty simple. I mean,
yeah, Shalelu sort of like I'm not good at identifying.
Yeah, that's my field. Yeah,
Merc, this hit us with a big cone of flame earlier, I think. So that might be helpful.
Okay. Let me roll that quick.
Yeah. Okay. So with that one there,
nat 20.
You know that wand is a wand of magic missile.
Wand of magic missile.
Yeah.
Hey, that's still really good. I mean, it's like it's an undodgeable
that's not
bullet.
Just really good.
Technically.
Magic missile always hits, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yeah, except if it's from a shield spell. I think if you got shield on it, because it'll block it. But
correct.
But all right. So, do I know how many charges is left on it?
Yes. So there is 38 charges remaining.
All right. You see me kind of flick this. I'm like, all right. I think I can use wands. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm like,
yep.
Huh.
So if you have magic missile on your spell list, you can just use a wand as a standard action. You don't even have to roll.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't have that on my spell list. So that's more of a wizard kind of thing. That's still pretty cool. But
How
it's like I
Magus
know.
doesn't have magic missile on his spell list.
I'm checking that.
I'm almost
No.
positive you do.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. First level spell, magic missile, no heavy.
No, not just in
Oh,
your
oh no,
spellbook,
I do have
but
magic
on the
missile.
list.
I do have magic missile. I
Yeah.
do have magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not
Okay.
just
Like-
in your spell book. It's on the entire spell list.
All right, so I can use that.
Yeah.
But what it is
Um,
also is that I look at Toshi. It's like, hey, Toshi. It's like, this is the case if I don't use this up. Would you like to use this? In case it's like, that's a nice little range spell for you, if you wanted to.
I would be nowhere near as efficient as you would be with it.
And I don't think either of you are as efficient with a wand as I am.
Oh no,
Except
for this one.
Except in this one, Merc is the only one who can use it. He wouldn't even have to roll to be able to just use it as a standard action because the spell is on his spell list.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
I'm
So
gonna just
what-
tell you guys, it's best to give it to Merc.
All right. So my question is, what level wand is this?
First level. So it's 1d4
All
plus
right.
1.
Okay, that's still. I mean, that's that's still pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
one of those like I might just save it because in case we fight against creatures that has like cover. I'm like I don't think so. It's like
Yeah.
you see it slips into a little like. All right, I can save it later.
I
Alright.
don't want to metagame too much, but it hits up to 5 creatures, all within 15 feet of each other.
Depending on
No.
depending on the level of the spell. At first level, it's only 1 creature. So this is a
At-
first level wand,
At
Yeah.
third,
Okay,
it's
cool.
2. At fifth, at 3. Fourth.
so on and so forth.
Right. I was reading the spell in it, and it doesn't explain that part.
No, all good.
Cool.
Yeah. It says it in the third. It says in the third paragraph it's like first level is 1. Then every 2 levels after that, it's an additional 1 up
Yeah.
to maximum 9.
No worries.
Spells
5.
do get a little awkward in their description at times, and I know that magic missile is one of them. It gets a little clunky in the way it describes how it works.
So you guys want us to just open this door and we deal with what comes out. We have the firepower for that.
Well, as I said,
And-
I got burning flame, so it's like as I said, is that I can stand right here.
That is
And
a
that's my question is-
15-foot cone. So if you're going to get anything sort of on the other side of the door, you're gonna get Solomon as well.
I understand that
Just
one,
saying.
but there's also creatures that got to run against us. I don't know what's in there,
That's fair.
but I still have like one. I can always. I'd actually take the one in hand and kind of like just in case, because I can just go pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop.
Yeah, easy.
All right. My question is that I asked Toll, do you want me to cast? What am I saying? Real quick.
If we open this door, I would be interested in the extra armor you can provide me.
Yeah.
I think Shalalalu or Toshi, either of you might like the enlarged person, because
Do
if
not
you stand
enlarge
back,
me, please.
No.
Please do not enlarge me.
No,
No.
actually,
it
no.
wasn't
It's that
definitely
if
right. Yeah.
yeah, but it's one of those. Is like I might eventually, I would love to find a spell of shrinking, especially if we fight against giants.
Reduced person or something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Reduced
You
person.
can always buy a scroll of reduced person. That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
okay. So we're gonna hold off on the enlarged person aspect. You wouldn't like to be a bigger werewolf at some point, Toshi?
no.
Medium-sized fox. No, a
Alright.
small-sized fox.
Yeah. All right, but what I can do is that I can cast shield, and what I'm gonna do is I walk up to him, and what's nice it is per minute. What is nice, even right now, I can cast for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Solomon, and you see my hand starting glowing, and basically tap him on his shoulder. I'm like, there you go. You have it for 3. You got it for frequently for 3 minutes. So
I
Okay.
will let you know when that runs out.
Then I guess we better get started.
And Charlotte sort of draws her bow back to almost like 3/4 draw. She's like, ready when you are.
all right. So Solomon, are you going to have your fist out or are you going to have your spear out? This is the question because with the reach.
I will have my spear in hand,
Mhm.
and I'm going to have my power attack enabled as I currently do.
Yep.
What does that armor buff give me?
Plus 40 AC.
Yeah.
Plus 4 to my AC.
Yes. So if you open up your character sheet.
Yep.
And you go to
Buffs.
you should just be able to select from common buffs shield. It's like right down the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, there's a shield.
And then go add.
It is a deflection bonus.
Suffocating? Yeah, no.
Okay.
It'll be here somewhere.
Yeah.
Shield.
I should probably add that to my own character sheet. Just in case.
Just in case. Cool. So you've got that set, Tol?
Not yet. No.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm really struggling to find it.
No, that's cool. So just right up the top under your buffs, you know where your buffs are?
Yep.
There's a drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner. It's called Common Buffs.
Oh, Common Buffs.
Yeah. So if you scroll all the way down to that drop-down menu, it's just Shield. Should be 5th from the bottom.
Awesome.
And then you have to click on Add next to it, and it should turn on automatically. Just make sure it's enabled is ticked.
Yeah, so it's nice.
I've done that.
I like shield. It's actually a pretty useful spell, especially in large. It's like, all right, I shield somebody, didn't enlarge them, so you still get that +2, even if you get like the -2.
Yeah. Let's push this door open.
Before you push the door open, I'm going to get you all to make sure you select your characters and roll initiative for me.
Right.
Yes.
What the heck?
Ooh,
okay.
Nice.
For some reason, I'm drawing lines.
Also, I want to cast shield on myself just to be sure because it gives me a +4. And you see me glow shield there too. All right, there you go.
There we go.
Tochi
nice.
has their bow ready.
Yep, no problem.
Got wand in hand. I'm like, all right.
I don't know how to erase the little drawings that I've just done.
It's fine. So, how are you going to open this door?
They both swing towards each other, so this
they
one
both swing in and open inwards.
Okay, I'm gonna push that one open.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to kick it open, or do you guys want me to open this carefully?
Shalalu does say, make sure I can shoot through it if you need, if I need to.
Yeah, I move it a little up right there where I can see around the corner, and just in case, because I don't want to get in somebody's way.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, then I'm gonna be as forceful as I can throwing this door open.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me a strength check, out of curiosity.
Yeah. It's a giant stone door, of course.
Once,
that's what I'm like.
Once I've opened it, I'm not going to be able to close it.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
20. Easily. Just boot it open. Yeah? Yeah, happy with just straight up boot it open? Like Sparta style?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You take a half a step back. It swings open very easily, almost as if like it had greased hinges. Swings open. Crashes back against the stone door, and allow me to... Stone fonts containing frothy dark water sit to the north and south of the eastern entrance to the room, and twin banks of stone pillars run the length of the long chamber. At the western end, shallow stairs rise to a platform about 2 feet off the ground. The walls surrounding this platform are lit by hanging braziers that emit glowing red smoke, giving the place an unnerving crimson lighting that throws the bas-relief carvings of countless monsters feasting on fleeing humans into lurid display. A black marble altar stone, its surface heaped with ashes and bone fragments, squats before a 10-foot tall statue. The sculpture depicts a very pregnant but otherwise shapely naked woman who wields a kukri in each taloned hand and has a long reptilian tail, bird-like taloned feet, and the snarling head of a three-eyed jackal with a forked tongue. The left kukri flickers with fiery orange light, while the right one glows with a cold blue radiance. You also see 2 emaciated, hairless canines with a strange air of menace and cruelty about them.
Goblin dogs on steroids?
Ooh.
All right. So my question is there
allow me to
is there
roll
any knowledge?
initiative for these guys.
Is there any knowledge I can roll to see what these are? Are they within?
Knowledge planes.
Ooh, haha! That's one of my skills.
And wonderful.
Apparently not.
Yay!
My held action will go off too.
I think
Not to worry,
Chililu had hers
Shalilu
too.
is going to take one as well.
A 12. God.
Well, you are
21.
not sure what this is. It's possibly demonic.
All right. Well. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Starting off strong, guys. That is an 11, and they are both flat-footed.
Yes, correct. However, an 11 is not going to hit flat-footed AC.
Yeah, sort of guessed that.
16, however, will. That is 7 points of damage. So, top of the round.
That would
is going to be
me.
Toshi. Let me just.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Toshi,
And Solomon.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Try again.
Go for it.
15.
15.
16.
16.
Because they're within 30.
Correct. Does hit.
I think so.
Go ahead. Oh, you've already got your damage. So they are flat-footed. So that is 14 points of damage. The close one, I assume?
15 points of damage, and yes.
15.
Yes.
So from the 2 arrows that have hit it so far, it's looking kind of rough.
Okay.
Your arrow sort of sunk in like into its shoulder and nice and deep, like right down to the fletching.
Oh, wonderful. Move action.
Yep.
I will. Am I able to stow something and draw something in the same round?
No. So it's a move action to
Okay.
stow, move action to draw. It is a free action to drop something, though.
I mean, like, it's not like I can make full attacks. Okay, I'll stow my bow.
Yeah, cool. Not a
And
problem.
can I do? No, that's a move action.
Yeah,
but
that's a
I
move
can
action.
draw something as a part
Well,
of
you
the
get
move
the quick
action.
draw feat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Solomon, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Holding my spear, I'm going to brace for an attack from them. As soon as everyone
Does your
gets within,
spear have the brace ability?
it does. Long spear.
It's awesome.
Cool.
Yep.
So yeah, as soon as something comes within range, I'm gonna stabby.
Cool. I will say you will probably have to. Excuse me while I scribblings.
Thank
You will
very
probably
much.
have to stand in the doorway to get a proper brace, because otherwise they can't actually charge you because you're behind the closed door. Unless is a brace a.
It seemed to be just a readied action.
So it is still a standard action.
Yeah.
So that's You would have to open the door, and then brace. So it gets a bit weird. So we'll just say take a step and then brace.
Okay.
It was open. My question is it's open the door before initiative. He opened the door as a part of the surprise round, quotation marks around that.
Correct, yes. That was his action during a surprise round, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Could I change what I'm doing just slightly? Wait for the attacks that these guys are firing through that doorway to go before I step in the way.
Super easy. Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Right.
But as part of your turn, you will now step in and then brace. Super easy, not a worry at all. Merc.
All right. I have a question on this. Okay. Being a magus, right? With me being the Eldritch Archer, it allows me to do my touch spells through range attacks, right?
Yep. Through your crossbow, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What isn't shooting a wand considered a range attack?
No, it is considered activating a magical weapon.
Okay, that's why I was just curious because
Yeah.
I thought that would have been a little messed up because if I
Yeah,
could shoot
yeah.
them, I could have just did that. No, that's fine.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
You
No, that's
also
totally
cannot put magic missile into it because they do not make attack rolls.
That's true.
That's my.
That is true.
I understand that, but that's why I was just like, it's like that would have been nice if that could have worked that way. But no, he's actually gonna shoot it with use the spell. He's gonna just shoot it with a magic missile.
Cool. Not a worry. Go ahead and roll 1d4. And the front one or the back one?
The front one,
Cool.
because that one has been getting winged.
It's been
like
hit
the
a
more
couple
damage.
times, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna use the regular D4 and just add 1 to that one.
Yep,
The
slash
little dice
roll
roller.
space 1d4 plus 1.
I just did the regular
That's fine.
dice roller itself, though.
Cool.
3 points of damage on it.
3. Cool. Alrighty. You see a like a purplish sort of spike spear out of the tip of the wand, and then just smash this thing right in the chest. It doesn't break the skin, but it definitely looks like it hurt. Any movement or anything like that, Mark?
No, I am staying right here. I'm literally like, you just see me kind of like, dink! I'm like,
Cool.
zap! Alright, cool.
Alright. Shalelu is going to take one more attack at the closest one. Hopefully that definitely does.
Ooh.
And drops it.
Whew.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is why I say, if you get prepared for a fight, you can take something out. Nice.
Yeah. And she's going to ready herself. She's actually going to stay right where she is. Very happy with it. So
Yeah, because it's like it's still like, if it has some kind of weird attack, it only has, like our meat shield right there.
you hear the barking is still here. It's still around. However, as this thing sort of crouches down, it unleashes an unholy howl and a series of howls and barks at you. I need everybody to roll me a will save.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Toshi.
I mean, it kind of tracks for Toshi.
Oh, Chilla did pretty good. Let me see. Hopefully I did. Yeah. All right. See, defenses. All right, there you go. Woohoo! 23!
Toshi.
Uh-huh.
You are panicked before
Oh,
rounds.
no. Uh-huh.
As you all see this thing start to sprint at you and charges Solomon, lifting off into the air about 5 feet. So it is now 5 feet off the ground, flying and sprinting at Solomon. Solomon, go ahead and make your attack at...
This is my braced attack.
Yes, correct.
Which, if I understand, gets double damage.
If you hit, yes. So just
Cool.
go ahead and roll a normal attack, and I'll double the damage if it hits.
Ooh.
Which it is definitely going to. So that is 16 points of damage as it skewers one of its sort of shoulder joints on the spear. As you brace, you sort of up into the air and skewer its shoulder joint up. And as it sort of twists off and comes down, it goes to bite you. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
It does not. You are able to sort of move your spear and sort of jam it out of the way and then reset ready for the next attack. Toshi.
Toshi goes fox form.
That's fair.
and runs.
Fox form is much faster than normal form.
I don't think you actually have to run. I think frightened.
Panicked. Is it panicked or
It
frightened?
is panicked.
Okay, the creature must drop anything it holds and flee at top speed from its source of fear, as well as any other dangers it encounters along a random path. It cannot take any other actions unless a panicked creature can use special abilities, including spells, to flee.
Cool. So yeah, fox form definitely is a flee for sure.
All right, so so the question is she going up or is she
10,
going to go
15,
down?
20.
Roll me a d3.
Okay. I was expecting the thing directly away from the...
Because I know the door down here is locked. We should this door's not open.
The door is closed.
Yeah,
But
I think
it's
the
not
only door
locked.
that's open is down and up.
Down this way.
Down is closed as well.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Yeah.
35, 40. Oh,
It's closed. You said. Sorry, no, it's all good. My bad.
It is closed. This was me closing the doors behind us as we
This
leave.
is true. No, this is true. Toshi, you actually can't open the door until next turn. So you get to the door. Your next turn, it'll be standard action back to human form, open the door, and then continue through the door. Cool.
Is there a save to get out of from panic or no?
That's the one she failed. Alrighty.
it was a save or suck.
Pretty
and I
much.
sucked.
Solomon, your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to do
stab it.
a flurry of blows.
Cool.
And
Go for it.
that's with my power attack on.
Yeah.
Which, sorry, my damage when I did the brace also had power attack enabled. Should it have?
I believe
Is that a buff?
so, yeah.
Okay,
You
great.
do have to state that sort of thing beforehand
Yeah,
because
he
power attack does.
he did say that he would
He
be
did,
using
yeah, he
power
did.
attack, yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
my bad.
He
Yeah.
stated it before the combat started.
All right. Okay.
So the
So my
first
question
one,
is, yeah.
the first what I'm gonna say probably a kick and then, or an elbow and then a kick or some sort. The elbow doesn't quite reach where it was. It sort of dodges to one side and in the air. Then you
Like,
throw
hit
it
it like this. Smack.
Yeah. Bang. And the second one does hit, and you hit right up in under the rib, and you feel something give way and break, and something crack under your fist. Cool. That's your turn. Merc, your turn.
Another magic missile.
Go for it. 1d4 plus 1.
All right. 4 points of damage.
Nice. It's looking really rough. Shalilu comes down after Toshi and is going to attempt to grapple so you don't run off.
Picks up the fox.
I'm looking at Shalilu.
Pretty
I'm
much,
like,
yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
21 beat your CMB.
Oh, most definitely.
just holding you like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Toshi will scream at them.
Yeah, fox scream. Ah! Help!
Sounds like a modem.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Alrighty. Cool. So it is going to the hound is going to take another bite at Solomon. And apparently I can't hit a thing. So
Yay!
that's exciting. I'm not mad.
You sure?
Just
You sure?
disappointed.
I'm not mad. Just frustrated. Alrighty. It's intelligence Toshi, go ahead and try and break out of Shalilu's grip.
Okay, what do I need to do for that?
CMB. So it should be on
CMB.
your attacks. Should be melee range CMB.
Yeah. Toshi wiggles.
Just and screams again. Solomon, your turn.
Okay. It looks pretty close to death,
It looks
right?
pretty close to dead, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to kill it. I want to use non-lethal.
I'm okay.
I say kill the thing. It's evil.
It is evil. Yes, it is evil. It is terrifying. Just saying, it's your choice. I'm not going to play your character for you, but
I'm not going to kill it.
okay.
So non-lethal power attack.
Roll me a wisdom check. What is your wisdom score? Is it 12?
Core. Wisdom is +2, 14.
So it's a 14. Okay, cool.
Solomon is not
Continue
surprised.
on. Continue on.
Okay.
This is a great idea. Cool. Non-lethal on the first one does knock it unconscious.
All right. So as he knocks it unconscious, you see Merc come up there and shove his sword into its neck and kill it. Coup de grace it. All right, it's dead.
I was going to leave that thing loose in here. Whoever, just to mop up behind us.
No, I'd rather not this thing alive. Anyways, I'm looking at Shalelu. It's like, all right, if you got her, I'm looking inside, detecting magic, just in case, and make sure there's no magical traps popping up on us.
Shalelu does walk you back here, Toshi, and sort of shows you the dead bodies. You kind of calm down a little bit. You are no longer panicked.
All right.
Is Shirelu like holding Toshi like a football, like underneath your arm? Just
no. Like arm's length, your face. She's like turned you around, arms like facing out. It's like you're fine, and then puts you down on the ground.
Toshi screams.
Yeah, that's fair. Ah! And she's like, "This is new."
All right. Well, I don't even know what the hell.
I mean, I've seen this, but like, this is weird.
Toshi just lightly bites at their boot.
Yeah.
If you bite me, I will boot you into next week.
All right. I looking at you, see, kind of shake my head. You see Mark just kind of looking over the body. Is there any chance to roll another knowledge plane to see what these things are, or no?
No, you've already failed at that one, unfortunately.
Toshi will revert to
hound of some sort.
Normal human Toshi form.
And scream.
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
Would you go over what the description of this room was when we opened it again?
Sure.
I heard something about a person with one blue eye and one other eye. What?
Not quite. So, I'll go over the. So there is a black marble altar stone. Its surface heaped with ashes and bone. It's in front of a 10-foot tall statue. The sculpture depicts a very pregnant but otherwise shapely naked woman who wields a kukri in each taloned hand and has a long reptilian tail, bird-like taloned feet, and the snarling head of a three-eyed jackal with a forked tongue. The left kukri flickers with a fiery orange light, and the right one glows with a cold blue radiance.
Okay.
So I'm going around looking to detect magic to see if there's anything in here. Just be careful. So, is there anything in here or no?
No, you don't actually find any magical items or anything like that. No.
So
Nothing
the
magic.
kukri that's on the statue, is that just like stone?
It's a
kukris?
very faint. Apologize. There is a very faint magical aura about them.
Okay, but my question is, are they
a spellcraft check?
All right. Are these like? Is this like a metal kukri or is this like a stone kukri that's on it?
Stone.
Okay, so I was like,
carved from stone.
Yeah, so there's like, all right, just wanted to make sure because it's like, oh, cool, look, more ever burning torches kind of deal. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
15.
That's pretty much exactly what it is. It's 2 eternal flame spells.
This is kind of weird. Why they leave these things in here?
What were you saying?
I'm
Raven?
still so concerned whenever I see Solomon's bag with the flaming torch inside.
It's fine.
It's just like, hey, why do you have a lit torch in your bag? Oh, it's fine.
I'm amused by the fact that Merc's the only one who's gone into the room. The rest of us is hanging outside, like, not sure we want to be in there.
Well, that's why I was just detecting magic, because these things might have been guarding something. I'm like, nothing. It's just a church, but I think this might be something what Varn wants to maybe destroy later on, because, yeah, he just walks out. A second, we might want to shut that door, just, kind of like...
What were the fountains here to the side?
They are stone fonts containing frothy dark water.
Yeah, we know what happened last time somebody touched water or some liquid in here.
This is true.
Yeah, I'd rather not touch anything in here.
No comment on that one.
So we figured out where this door goes. I assume we won't go and check that. We don't need to. We understand.
It's pretty easy to sort of figure out the spatial, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
did we finish searching this room over here, or did we just loot the woman and run off?
You hadn't actually searched that room, I don't believe.
Okay.
Searched this one, but not this one.
Okay. I would like to go back there and search that room.
Cool. A large wooden work table sits in the middle of this room, its surface cluttered with scrolls, books, stone tablets covered in dense, spiky runes and fragments of carvings that appear to have been chipped off statues or bas-reliefs. To the north, a floor-to-ceiling set of wooden shelves sags with picks, shovels, brushes, lanterns, and other equipment one might expect to see at an archaeological site.
Anything?
You have a look around, and there isn't actually any other gear or anything like that. It's mostly you have a look through the scrolls. Yeah. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Adam, I miscalculated my combat and maneuver bonus. It is actually -1.
Nice. Amazing. Nice. Okay.
Hey, where did Solomon go? I don't see him on the map, because I had to walk away for a second.
D15. And Shalalu probably would have been up there as well.
So is this where we found the woman? Like, he's back in that room looking around?
Yeah, so as you guys walk in, Solomon is over in this corner, and Solomon seemed to have found a secret door.
Huh. So you might want to let Toshi check that thing out.
You walk around and you push on a specific brick, and it kind of just pops open. Just pops inward.
Whereabouts is this? Is it over here or over here?
I think it's right there.
Okay.
I'm having my detect magic finger pop it out and see if there's any weird magic around it.
No, you don't detect any magic around it or anything like that.
Okay.
I would very much like to boot this door open and yell, "Where's my money?"
Why? That sounds like a bad idea.
We're still missing our purses.
No, we
That's
aren't.
been bothering me the whole
No.
time.
You don't have any gold.
No, we do.
Yeah, no. You are missing your gold.
So I'm booting that door open and yelling, "Where's my money?"
Toshi's quickly fumbling out their bow and getting it ready.
Okay.
I'm like, crossbow and sword in hand. I'm like, all right.
You boot the door open, and there seems to be stairs that lead downwards.
Huh. Well, shoot, there's a thing that goes down. Okay. Look at everybody else. Do you guys want to go down or check the rest of this place?
I'm just going to look at Shalalaloo. I know what she wants, and I'm just going to start walking down.
Well, I mean, there's still
Shalalu does actually say, as a
wait.
case in point, we could finish checking out this level and then move down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come back having not realized that we haven't finished searching this level.
Yeah, we've not. There's still like the cavernous area over here, and then that door that's right there.
Yeah,
so
I also like to look around here.
You want to check out this door here?
Yeah, I moved one of the boxes over here just to be safe, like the ones over here.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Oh no, it's just to push something right there, like just in case something doesn't come behind us.
Oh, so you want to sort of block the door.
It's just like temporary block, just kind of like because it's something we can move easily, but it's
super
something
easy. You drag a box across. Yeah, it's fine. You open up this door, and it's actually a stairway that leads up.
Well, that's good. At least we know we can go up that way.
Well, we do have one more place, and Toshi's going to start walking over.
Shalalu does say, Solomon, please, take point.
We still have that stairway where he shoved all those boxes at over here on the bottom.
Yeah, that also led upwards.
Yeah, and we have over here, which we didn't check out more thoroughly.
Yeah.
So, if I recall, we opened this door previously.
Yeah, and then you closed it again. Yeah.
And heard monstrous sounds.
Well, you heard something wet.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what that is.
Left.
Oh, okay, well, let's go check him out.
I love how everyone's just like, Solomon, you go. I'm not dealing with this.
The only melee-based person in the party.
Right.
And I'm guessing I'd no longer have my armor, so...
You've probably got, like, maybe 40 seconds left.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Step around and have a look.
Alright. I'll let you know when it runs out. So
which is going to be right when I see something.
I'm not that mean.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
It sort of goes around and then cuts to the left.
And squeezy.
Merc, I do want you to keep up with the rest. Toshi, I'm not moving Shalalu. I'm saying Shalalu is right behind Toshi.
Wherever Toshi is.
Don't want a fox form run away again.
So where are you guys? Where are you guys?
I am where I put myself now.
Alright, cool. You are there, Toshi?
Yes.
Cool.
With a bow and ready to shoot whatever comes into sight.
And Merc?
Totally fine. And Merc, whereabouts are you?
I am right there. I'm walking in quietly, just looking around.
Cool. Alright.
Solomon, make a will saving throw.
I mean, look.
Probably, yeah.
At this point, you definitely catch a glimpse of something tentacly.
Ew.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
I want to crack a joke, but it's just not a nice joke.
Go on, I dare you.
What the heck? Okay, see.
Yeah, no. I like people liking me. I don't want to offend an entire group of people.
I'm not going behind this thing, and I rolled a natural 1.
Dang it.
I get my sneak attack. Does Solomon say anything when he sees the tentacly thingy?
No, Solomon does not crack his wise crack that he wanted to.
He's like, help.
At least. Wait, did we get the same initiative?
Yeah. Shalulu rolled a 5 plus 3, and Bosha rolled a 1 plus 7. So, Solomon has stopped dead in his tracks, Merc. What are you doing? You have no idea what's in this room. You can't see in this room.
Dark vision.
Yeah, you can't see through walls.
All right. Well, I'll walk right about here, and I see.
You can't.
I kind of look in my head.
You can't really get around the thing unless you're going to move through Solomon's space in front of him.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna cast. Let's see. Give me a second. To my spell.
I love the fact that you've packed yourself. All of you guys have packed yourselves into this hallway. It's honestly amazing to me, and I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm. That's the way down. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold my action in case it's whatever is there comes at me.
Okay.
So
what are you going to hold?
And
what is the
action? I'm basically gonna cast.
What's the trigger?
The trigger is that if I see the creature come out, basically what I do, I'm casting shocking grasp onto my crossbow. And what it is that since it comes into view, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Shocking grasp onto your crossbow. Is that an action? Or is that your? No, that's your spell strike, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. I understand. Cool. So you're gonna hold a spell strike when it comes into view. Understood. Solomon, your turn.
Do I recognize these tentacles?
I sure hope not.
Have you got knowledge dungeoneering?
I believe I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I do too.
Knowledge dungeoneering.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go for it.
This sounds like a horrible, Japanese comic right now because we have a kitsune and a tentacle monster.
This is a terrible idea, and we're not going.
So, can I roll dungeoneering too, or no?
You haven't seen it. A creature.
Do I recognize these tentacles?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I don't think you do.
Okay. Can I have some idea of how big or so forth this thing could be?
Actually, you have seen this in a book once in Karamaga. One time. You saw a picture of a creature with a conical body, covered in angry red eyes and multiple tentacles, two of which are longer than the rest. What you are looking at, from what you can tell, is probably a Tentamort. You get to know one thing about it. What is that one thing? You want to know? And you can't say what's its AC, what's its hit points. You can't say that.
I mean, probably resistance, maybe.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna need 30 seconds to think about this.
Yeah, go for it.
Are we able to see a picture of this? That's not my question, but are we able to see a picture of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nasty.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to know if it's magical. Does it use magic, I should say?
It does not use magical abilities, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does
Then-
not use magical abilities in any way.
Then my action on recognizing it is going to be to run forwards to about here, and I'm going to throw my net on it.
It is a medium creature.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure you're aware. And it is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. So
Okay.
you see one of the tentacles sling forward.
It is
And-
flat-footed, so it cannot make attacks of opportunity yet.
Fine. I'm just gonna waste a natural 20, eh?
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
No. That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair.
Thank you for saving my
cool.
skin.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Because it's
I'm going
flat-footed,
to.
do I get better attack on it with my ranged touch attack?
Look, just go. Just
Give it
roll
a
your
nice little
attack.
tickle. Give it a nice little tickle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flat-footed ranged touch
I'm
attack.
not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. A 13 will in fact hit with a Yep. Cool. That's fine. Yep. I'm not mad. That is fantastic. That's an amazing use of the net. Like, amazing.
I love flying creatures.
Target is entangled. Okay.
Is it flying?
It is not. No. It's
No,
a
will have
tentacle
more.
monster. Like it's like it's a sea monster.
I'm going to ask, does it have uncanny dodge? Because if it does, it can make the attack of opportunity.
Cannot make an attack of opportunity because it is flat-footed.
Okay.
It may or may not answer your question, but
Well, no, it's an ability and it's a character,
I know
so
it's all good. All good. Toshi, what are you doing?
um
Not mad. I'm not mad.
None of you
So
quite
good.
know what happened.
Yeah, no. You heard Solomon taking a few very hurried steps further in.
and then
Yeah, and then you've heard the net land a few times. He's used his net on something.
okay.
We didn't hear
So
screaming from him, so at least he's alive.
first diagonal is 5 feet, correct?
Second diagonal is 5 feet. Yes, you are correct. Sorry, second diagonal is 10 feet. Yes.
Okay, so 5, 15, 20.
No, that's only 15.
15?
Yep.
Okay. 20.
Yep.
What the fuck is this thing? Toshi's gonna shoot it.
It's lunch.
It's lunch.
Someone get me a pot, boiling
Calamari.
water, and
Go ahead and take an attack roll. Sweet.
25.
25 is definitely going to hit. However, a 6 ain't going to do much.
No. Single
Alright.
tier.
Charlie Lou is pretty much going to do the same thing. Ah. 5. Come away. Dolls.
No, you.
You.
No, you.
Oh, you.
Ah.
Take. Ah, that'll hit for sure. Awesome.
I did 7 damage.
Oh, correct. Yes.
Take one more. Do it.
Do it. Okay.
It's all I have.
Alrighty. Which brings it to its turn. And I'm really sorry, Solomon.
it's got reach.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Well,
However, a 14 isn't going to hit.
All right, my question is:
That's fine.
does my action go? Because I said as soon as it starts going to do something, I'm gonna shoot it.
You actually can't see it from your vantage point because you're around the corner.
Yeah.
Like you can't see it. Like if I'm to move
It's got to be
here,
there.
and because you're technically like in this space right here.
Yeah.
If I were to draw like a line between it
Yeah,
and
I
you,
know.
there's actually no way you can see it. Unfortunately.
Actually, let's move Toshi out of the way real quick because it's from any point. So Can he see it from right here? No.
Yeah, look.
No, it's that really
No.
that corner right there.
Yeah,
Is, like,
it's
blocking
it's
it.
this corner right here that's the issue right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, unfortunately not. But you don't lose the spell, so yeah.
No, that's fine. I'll still go. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, walk
yeah,
around.
No, that's all good. So it's your turn now.
So I literally walk right behind Toshi, and I'm kind of like, can I roll now a dungeoneering check since I see the creature that's
Yeah, go for it.
more
Go
obvious?
for it.
All right. This is one of my good skills, which I rolled a 3.
You're not really sure what this thing is, unfortunately.
All right, I'm gonna kick this dice roll, but all right. So I'm gonna shoot it with one of my crossbow. It's a 14 hit.
14 is not going to hit. It's sort of the crossbow bounces off its rubbery hide and has no effect.
All right, well that's lost that spell.
This
Right,
thing's got a lot of defense, considering it's entangled.
Actually, that's a good point.
I'll tell you, in
Dexterity.
Tangle, don't you lose your dexterity or something?
Yeah,
Or
you
whatever.
take a -4 to dexterity. Thank you for that. That actually may make a big difference.
It's no matter what a -2 to AC.
Hmm.
If it's unarmored, that is. Well, no, even if it was armored.
It's actually more than -3 to AC, which actually makes the AC 14. So that does hit.
Woohoo! All right, so that's additional 3d8, 3d6, 3d6.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right, it's 9 plus this. Oh, really? Double? I am. All right, there you go. It's 9 plus
15.
6. Yeah.
The arrow sinks in, and the shock bursts over its entire rubbery body. Seems to be in some pretty dire straits. Toshi.
Oh no! Did you skip Solomon?
I did, yes. Solomon.
Oops.
How about I think Solomon stab it or just punch the hell of it?
Solomon, your shield fades now.
Cool. If I do a 5-foot step back, will it get an attack of opportunity?
How close do you have to be to hold onto the net?
I don't have to hold on to the net.
You do if you want to keep it entangled.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, it's a net. There's string on it that you basically. It's a laundry basket that you throw on it and you can just zip it up.
Yeah, I didn't know you had to keep your hands on the net though.
Hang on, let me just make sure. I refuse to use nets because I don't understand how they work. So let me just read through it and make sure. When you throw a net, you make a ranged touch attack against your target, and net's maximum range is 10 feet. If you hit, the target is entangled. If you control the trailing rope by succeeding on an opposing strength check while holding it, the entangled creature can move only within limits that the rope allows. So basically, it can't move any further away than 10 feet from you.
Yeah. If
an entangled creature can escape with a DC 20 escape artist check, which is a full round action. 5 hit points that can be burst with a DC 25 strength check. Useful against creatures within one size category. Yep, that's.
I'd say stab it with a spear.
Okay, interesting. It doesn't actually say one way or the other where if you have to hold on to it to continue to have it entangled. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it is entangled. However, if you drop, it can move away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If I do an attack, can I still take my 5-foot step back?
Yes, you can. However, using a net, you wouldn't actually be able to be using your spear.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would have to drop the net, draw your spear as a move action, which means you can no longer take 5-foot step and attack, or take a 5-foot step. You're going to be able to either attack or a 5-foot step.
Okay. Then I guess I will step forwards and Brawler's Flurry this thing with power attack.
Cool. It's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Even
That's a
though I'm
5-foot
gonna
step.
do-
You're going to 5-foot step, or
Yeah,
are you going to just step forwards?
5-foot step.
Cool. Then you don't take the attack of opportunity.
I thought that's what you said. I was
Like guard
confused for a
step.
second.
Guard step up and punch.
I thought he was just going to step up and just lay him out. So you can make, you can make your Brawler's Flurry, I guess. Yeah, is that a standard action or full round action?
Good question. Brawler's Flurry. As a full attack action, so I guess I only do a stabby stab.
A 5-foot steps are
5-foot
free
step is
action.
technically a free action, so yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. I do get confused with 5-foot steps because when I first learned how to play, I was told 5-foot steps are like a move action, so you can't move and take a full round. But yeah, later found out that you can, and the two in my head never the twain shall meet. So you lay into this thing. How do you want to end its existence?
I'm getting ready to eat this thing, so I'm going to be segmenting it if I can.
Yeah, awesome. So you just lay out, bang, 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 couple hits, you smack it right, and it quivers for a second, and its tentacles writhe, and it collapses, and it immediately begins to melt.
Ew.
Toshi, lunch is off.
Unfortunately. Aw, no more calamari for y'all. Trust me, you wouldn't want to eat an aberration anyway. It's nasty.
There's some.
Your 5-foot step thing reminded me of when I first played Pathfinder. I was told spell resistance was damage you took off of spells.
Oof. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts a
And they
lot.
stack.
Ooh.
So I played a Drow Inquisitor with the spell resistance. Witch Hunter.
That's insane.
So I walk in
Alrighty.
here.
So allow
what
me
is in
to
here?
just...
Yeah.
Who wants to search the ooze?
Dozens of strange dead bodies lie scattered about this room. Most are seabirds and ospreys, but there are 6 dead goblins here as well. Each body is literally skin and bones, as if all of the interior organs and muscles have somehow been drained away, leaving behind skeletons draped with leathery, slowly rotting skin.
Can I roll a perception to look around the room, or no?
You look at the note. Bones is not here. No. That's the worst. Roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception check, Merc.
As I'm doing that, I'm using my finger of detect magic. Like,
Yeah, cool. You definitely pick up a ping of detect magic.
Okay.
And it is on one of the bodies, on one of the goblin bodies.
I'll look at it, then I'm like messing around, pull it out, see what it is.
Mm-hmm. So it's the ping is coming from a suit of armor.
What kind of armor?
Looks to be made from dog hide.
I'm guessing it's not.
Can I roll spellcraft?
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll a spellcraft.
19.
This is a +1 hide arm.
I look at a big man. I'm like, it's a +1 armor. It's hide. I don't know if that's better than what you got.
I'm currently wearing scale armor. +1 sounds good, and I'll happily take off here.
So
I would say check. I'd say probably check the armor. Which one's better?
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and check the armor.
Hide armor is a +4/+4, so 4 to armor bonus. 4 as max dexterity. You take a -3 armor check, and it is medium armor, so your speed is 20/15.
Honestly,
I think
nothing
the
is going to change if you change over to that other one.
Yeah, I'll just take it and I'll hold on to it. And
well, I didn't know if Tochi wanted it, just in case.
Oh no, no, that even because it's masterwork, the -2 is still too much.
And it is made
To
from dog hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just I say we could sell it. So if that's the only thing in here,
Mhm.
that's all right. That's about it. I'm like, all right.
okay,
I guess they were feeding the goblins they didn't like to this thing. So is this all that's in the cave area, or have we searched the rest of the area?
There is a small section over here, but if you go over and have a look through that,
Yeah.
you quickly find out that it just loops back on to
The
to the storage area where you found all your gear after you were imprisoned.
all right. Well, I want to check this. Like, is there anything in this major area here, or no? There's like D7. I'm like kind of sweeping finger.
Yeah. The floor of this cavern seems strangely polished and smooth. To the east, a thick curtain of vines and nettles hangs down over a wide opening overlooking the Varisian Gulf. So you look out, and it's ocean, as far as the eye can see.
Hmm.
You might see a small island right off in the distance.
All right. Well, there's nothing in here. So we killed that thing. Killed the dogs. Let's say all that's left is. Is there anything else left in here? Besides going up or going down?
I think we should go down because we are currently underground. We know we need to get back up on top of the ground to travel home, so we're going to have to go up later anyway. Let's go down.
Hey,
Well, I mean,
Shalelu, are you able to tell where we are from looking out right now?
She takes a look and interesting.
just to let you know, I only have a couple more spells to cast first level.
Yeah.
Says I would assume that we are still in Thistletop.
I mean, like, where in Thistletop? Because after we get out of here, we need to figure out how to.
In Thistletop proper. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the Goblin Fortress isn't in that net of nettles that you would have had to come through. There's a bridge, and you cross that bridge, and there's a rock outcropping, and the goblins live on top of that. So I would say we are inside that rock outcropping, which I actually am starting to believe is more than it seems.
Oh yes, most definitely. Okay.
I think too.
So I truly believe we are inside Thistletop, which I did not know was a thing.
So that means we need to figure out an escape plan.
I mean, the escape plan is kill everything and go back across the bridge. It's the only way in or out.
Well,
Which
yes,
has got to be up.
but we also shouldn't just go through the middle of the camp and get riddled with rocks and arrows. We need to figure out how to move through quickly and quietly so that we can kill everything here.
This is true. However, with those hounds barking as loud as they were, and it was like ear-piercingly loud, I think that any incidents of us sneaking out of here is good and gone.
Well, those are dogs. They bark a lot.
I got to agree with Shalelu.
Like, those things sort of do that.
It's up to you, but Shalalu does say, I do tend to agree with Solomon. Heading down and then back up. If we clear out everything underneath us, we can hold up on this level, and then we know that we're not going to be attacked from both sides. We can hold up, we can set watches, we can make sure that we are only attacked from one vantage point, if we are going to be attacked at all. It's easier to defend ourselves.
I wasn't suggesting we just go up. I was suggesting that we take our time.
Of course, yeah, and definitely. I definitely agree that we do need to take our time. I do agree also that we should head down first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my thing is that there's the cave entrance over there where the ocean is. Even if we needed to, we can always just go through that way.
Except for
you're like 40 feet, so it's like a hole in the wall, and it's 40 feet down. So you have to jump 40 feet, hit the water, and then swim back to shore.
Our faithful dwarven athletic swimmer is not going to be favorable to that plan. And on that note, I think maybe we should go and make sure that Mr. What's-His-Name is still asleep. We did put him out a little while ago, and if we're going to be away for a while longer, maybe we want to scramble his brain a little bit further.
So you head back down. Vorin is standing in the hallway. Is there anything? What's the matter?
Well, he asked us to make sure that he was left unconscious.
He hasn't made a peep. It's only been about 20 minutes, so I think he's going to be out for a good long while.
Okay. And let's head to that down the way.
All right, so
on what we've done and where we're going.
He nods and says, "Thank you. Leave the door open for me. I would like to, if I need to follow, I would like to be able to."
All right. My question here is: this door opens in or out?
So that one there opens out into this room.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is that you see, before Solomon walks by, he's gonna ask Solomon to help push the table against this and brace it with a bunch of stuff. So at least come through. They can't come through that way.
I'm just going to give you a wedge.
Yeah, he's got those wedges that he made. So yeah. Go ahead and you wedge the door shut.
From experience, the wedges work better than just putting stuff in front of it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley.
Head downstairs.
This is like the Baldur's Gate scene where you walk into a doorway and then
I would very much like a marching order. Who's first, who's second, who's third, who's fourth?
I think I'll go third, and Chilo can cover the rear.
Done. So you head down, and you're walking for a fair way. It sort of spirals down. Instead of like a spiral, it's like a square spiral. So down, and then there's a landing, and then down, and there's a landing. Down, 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 down. You're not 100% sure exactly how far down you have gone. So, if you want to the map yet, I have. If you are on the left-hand side of the map.
Okay.
See sail.
Okay, Solomon's still in front.
Yep. So. A stone door just around the corner from the steps hangs slightly ajar. The detailed carvings that once covered its surface defaced by chisel marks and hammer blows to the extent that only a few remnants of images, mostly of gemstones and crowns, remain. The floor is slanted downwards to the west. The door is ajar.
I thought it was a door.
So, is the door.
We can't see any further than what we can see right now.
You can't really. It's only open like that much, so you can't see
Toshi.
past the door.
Yeah. Toshi, go have a quiet look for us.
Toshi will put their ear up against the door
Mhm.
and listen. I need to stop rolling using the macro.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. In fact, you hear a distinct lack of noise on the other side of the door.
That's not good.
Okay, I'm going to check the locks. Make sure.
It's open. The door is
Okay.
is actually open slightly. You're just not enough so that you can see through.
Oh,
So does it look
Toshi.
like the?
Hmm?
No, I was just questioning. Does it the door when you stand there? Does it look like what Solomon found as pickaxes and stuff, or look like that they could have been used on that door?
Possibly. It's hammer and chisel marks, and you did find those sorts of tools up there, so maybe.
Toshi's going to
The door
put
opens
away their
from
bow.
Yep.
And thank you for answering that question. And grab out the dagger.
Yep.
And gets ready to throw it as they open the door.
Cool. Open all the way.
Huh.
Two pillars support the ceiling in here. In many places, the stone walls, floor, and ceiling are caked with ancient grime and soot. Alcoves in the north and south, walls contain partially damaged statues of a man in robes clutching a book and a glaive. The entire room is canted towards the west, and whatever ancient upheaval caused the complex to tilt knocked the statues from their bases so that they now lean against the western walls of their alcoves. There is a door on the far end of the...
Okay. Can I do like a religion, or not religion, but history or nobility on who these people are? Or the one that's left standing?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check first. And then...
Oh, we'll save.
Yeah. Okay. You can't make out any real details on the book, and it's only because you've seen it before. You do get a distinct impression of a 7-pointed star. But that's it. That's all you can glean.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if Oren could hear us if we yelled up the stairs and asked him, "What's a 7-pointed star?"
Funnily enough, Chuck is in the chat right now.
Well, hey, my thing is right there. Wasn't the other place we found under the glassworks kind of like this area, or no?
Well, that is the other place you saw the 7-pointed star.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I thought we didn't have. I don't know if we had any information from that.
Not really.
7-pointed stars are good, right?
Sure.
An empty room. That means there are traps.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
By the way, you would be like over here, looking at the least one. You don't find any traps.
Wonderful. That means there are more hidden than that.
Can I ask what the statues are made of?
Just stone.
Okay, stone statues. And these pillars?
Stone. Just carved stone.
Okay. These pillars are not going to collapse and fill the room with sand, or...
I mean... You'll be fine.
You'll be fine, right?
You'll be fine. There is the door at the other end of the...
I'm sorry, but I'm not trusting the DM saying that.
You'll be fine.
Toshi's going to listen through the door.
Okay. Yeah, you can't hear anything from the other side of the door.
Okay, I can...
Once again, a distinct lack of sound?
Yeah.
Push or pull door?
This one pulls towards you.
Okay.
All right, my finger magic is still going around, just in
Yep.
case.
You don't detect any magic from in this room.
Okay.
Okay, Toshi's gonna shoot whomever is on the side that it's pulled open. Is just gonna pull it open so that they, I guess, get a great view of the person who's in the middle of the room.
Cool. Open the door up and
15 arrows come out.
Neil, not poly.
Mm-hmm.
Merc, you get a fantastic of a short hallway which rises in a slope to the east. 5 feet from the western door, the floor is polished and shiny, unlike the dusty floor elsewhere. A pair of stone statues depicting stern men wielding glaives stand in alcoves north and south of this section of the hallway. At the eastern end stand 2 stone doors, their faces carved with strange runes. You can't really make them out at this point. Just past those doors is a third alcove in which a partially collapsed statue sits. The top half of the statue is missing, leaving behind a ragged stump of a...
All right. So I see what it is that, but do I see what these little bumps are, or no?
That's just to show you where the shiny like marble floor starts and finishes.
Oh, okay. So there's a difference of flooring. Is it the floor the same, or is that just...
Yeah, so it looks the same, just one bit of the floor is not dusty.
Huh.
That is not good.
All right, I look at the rogue. I'm like, I cast detect magic down the hallway.
Yeah, you don't detect any magic.
All right,
That looks... Okay, so what you're saying is there's one part of the floor that has no dust on it, right?
That's what the description said.
Does anybody have a long stick?
I have a spear.
Are you willing to bet that spear?
I have a ranseur.
Are you willing to bet that ranseur?
Yes, I've got another 3 of them in the room at the Rusty Dragon.
Okay, just like start poking that square, like really hard.
On that note, we are going to take our break, and I think it's going to be a short one, about 10 minutes or so, if that's all good with everyone. We'll be back very, very shortly. I will be in the chat to speak with everyone. But yeah, we'll be back very, very shortly. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you soon. And we are back. So, for the break, we opened the door and saw a nice shiny patch of very suspicious floor. So, what are we doing?
I have stabbed the floor with great might.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know. 11 damage. Now,
As Adam loses faith.
hey,
As Adam loses faith in
it's
us.
fine. It's fine. With the Ranseur. Now, which Ranseur is this? This is just a normal one,
Just
right?
just an average Ranseur from
yeah.
the Sunspawn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. The entire 5-foot section of floor drops down about an inch or so. And 2 portcullises on either side drop down on either side of that 5-foot square polished part of floor. And the 2 statues on either side mechanically slash down with their glaives a couple times.
Avoid that spot. Got it.
All right, so yeah, and you see, Mark just looks in and is like, I kind of thought that might have happened.
How much damage did my Ranseur take?
Oh, it's broken. It's snapped in half.
Dude, yeah, portcullises went down and just went.
The bladed
Like,
part
oh.
is what's most important, honestly, so just
I'm
grab
glad
the
you didn't
blade.
use my flag.
It's a short spear now.
It's munted.
Stick.
It's a toothpick.
Yeah, pretty much. You have a stick. The head
You
of
have
the
a stick
Ranseur
and a
is
dagger.
still on the ground in there.
We have a dagger. Hey, Wrath, can't you grab things? Or not Wrath, but Merc, can't you grab things with magic?
Like, yeah, I could pick up, I have my little magic hand.
Okay, can you grab that? We can just put a new body on it later. I'm forgetting the word for it. Man, I'm
Shaft.
such a good blacksmith. Yes. Shaft. The biggest
Yeah.
of shafts.
Of course.
I think, how many does he have? I think he has more than a few.
As a note, this thing is still slashing. It hasn't stopped.
Are there some rocks around? Some rubble around?
There's bits and pieces. Like, I think the biggest one's probably about, I don't know, head-sized.
Okay, can I pick up rocks and start flinging them in there to damage the weapons?
The portcullis is probably, like, you won't be able to fit rocks through the portcullis. It's quite small.
If you were a tiny creature going through there, would you be hit by the glaives?
Yes, because it is mechanical, but there doesn't seem to be any pattern to it.
Well, I'm asking if it was, like, if a few inches at the bottom were being, like, narrowly missed. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, perhaps take the debris of what was once a good weapon and maybe it'll stop.
Say again, sorry, you half cut out there.
Taking the debris off so that it's not weighted down anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Merc,
So,
do you think
I
you
can
can
use
do
a
that?
mage hand and just lift it up.
Yeah, for sure. So you take you take the head of the Ranseur off, and the statues continue.
Interesting.
Thank you for the head of my Ranseur.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Toshi.
Okay.
And you're the rogue.
Yeah. Okay. On the other end, you sort of only just see it behind the statue, normally where the torso would be, on the far wall, right? You see a half obscured lever of some kind.
Can I point it out to Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Just gonna
could.
point it out to Mark.
Yeah. All right, so basically use my mage hand to go over there and see if I can pull the lever.
What's the range on Mage Hand? How far away from you can it be?
25 feet.
25 feet. So, from where you are, it won't reach, but you will have to step in the door. You'll have to step into the room to make this to
That's fine.
reach. Yeah.
All right, I just basically walk into the room and just stick it in and go.
And just flick the lever.
Yep.
The portcullises raise, and the statues stop.
All right, so I take a 5-foot step back and I'm looking at Toshi, pointing at the floor. Like you want to double check.
Toshi's just gonna hop across. It counts as a running jump.
Yep. So you're gonna jump the 5 feet, so not step on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Easily done. Yeah, super easy. What's your acrobatics bonus?
Acrobatics is +9.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, super easy. Yep.
But yeah, Toshi's just gonna walk to the other side. No, jump to the other side.
Yep.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
Check for more traps.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Yeah, you don't find any.
Wonderful. Is this a... Okay, Toshi's gonna be like, if it goes off, I can flick it.
How long did it take for that thing to start slicing people up?
5 seconds or so.
Okay. Solomon's going to try and jump across as well.
Okay, go for it.
Done.
Roll. What's your acrobatics bonus?
My dex bonus.
No, acrobatics bonus.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just trying to think if you even need to roll or not.
I'm +8.
Yeah, you're fine. Cool. Now you have a problem. There's no more room on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So
right,
someone's gonna have to move into the next hallway.
Can I jump on top of the statue?
Or we can open the door.
I mean,
half of it's missing.
Technically, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Cool. You got space for one more.
So, and you said how much was the how much does the Rancer weigh?
Not much.
Well, what I'm gonna do? I'm using Mage Hand to smack the ground. So just
Okay.
kind of
So
see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Keep poking at it.
Yeah. Nothing happens with the Mage Hand.
I just walk across it.
Yeah, cool. As you step on it, the portcullises come down.
Toshi flicks the lever.
Cool. Then they go up immediately as Toshi flicks the lever. You step through, no issues.
All right, so okay. I said before I look at Shalila, I was like, yeah. So all right, so before we let her come through, we got to figure out if we're gonna go north or south.
Toshi gonna listen to the one to the north.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. All right. You hear a very similar barking sound than you did up in the chapel upstairs.
No, not that one.
All right, so we're gonna go to the south door.
Yep,
South
south one. Toshi can listen to the south one.
Okay. You still hear the barking, but it's not coming from this.
Okay. Do I hear anything from this door?
No. Not.
Okay.
Not really, no.
I'm gonna wedge that door if I can as well.
This one?
The north.
North.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, not
Left
a
or
worry.
right? Can you indicate, please? Anyway, yeah. Toshi's
Okay,
going to. Is this a swing in or a swing out?
That one swings away from you.
Okay. Toshi's going to open it up a tiny bit and look through.
You just see a short hallway
Okay.
Were the,
with a door
were
at
the
the other end.
glaives on those statues weapons, or were they stone?
Stone, technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that Warren probably could figure out a way how to destroy those things so they couldn't slash us. They're like,
I just wanted to
yeah.
I mean, you could always disable it. If you
I look at
wanted to.
Toshi.
I don't
Kinda
want to
Toshi.
risk it. Unless you want to be the meaty thing that gets slapped.
Just Merc steps in again, gets absolutely clapped. Just makes mincemeat out of poor Merc.
Okay,
Hey, so
gonna check.
hey, I have a quick question. This right here is a what?
That's just like a stone pillar.
Well, my question is, if we tied something here, tie something to there, wouldn't there be keep something off the ground?
I don't trust how much that either the rope that is for checking down there. I accidentally hit enter.
I think
Checking the hallway.
Checking the hallway. It seems fine.
Okay.
I think we're okay just jumping over this section for now, and we only have to worry about it when Toshi's the last person to jump across.
So Shalulu
I'll
says,
be-
Merc, if you can take a step forward, and Solomon, if you can get the lever for me, I will step through as well. And she steps through, the thing closes, and I'm assuming you just immediately pull the lever, steps through.
Yep.
Unless you want her to get absolutely minced. Totally up to you.
No, I want to pull the lever.
Your choice. I'm not going to play your character for you.
You'll be stabbed if you don't.
We could have goblins coming in here and just kind of one by one, just like, all right, smash, 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 pull lever, move the body.
What?
Alrighty.
No, I was jokingly, like, with the trap right there, if we have creatures coming after us, we let them right there, they get hit by the portcullis, get sliced up, we pull the lever, move the body, have something else come in there, and just, repeat.
Not a, I mean, I guess.
It was just a joke.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not wrong.
Toshi, let's swap places. And
I haven't checked what's in the next room yet.
Sorry?
I haven't checked I haven't listened to what's in the next room.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Since we're starting a new level, shall we take a moment to heal and assess if we need to change our order or way of operating?
We've been pretty safe so far, so we don't exactly need to change how we're operating here.
Shalulu does say, if you feel that you need healing, I can use your wand and I can facilitate that if you so wish.
Yes, please. I'm going to hand my wand across.
What was it? We said it was +3? No, +1 for your wand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take 8 points of positive energy damage, so you heal 8 points.
Thank you, and I'm good.
She gestures to the Merc and Toshi as well. And for yourselves?
One, please.
Toshi, you
good.
heal 4. And she nods at Merc and hands the wand back to you, Solomon. And
Thank you.
Mark off 2 more uses of that wand.
My note keeps disappearing from this thing.
Yeah, they do that. It's worst. So if I remember correctly, you should be on like 38. No. 42, 43, sorry. Ish.
Right, I've just found I actually have it listed twice, which is why I thought it had disappeared.
There you go.
And we just used 2 more charges?
2 more charges, yeah.
Right, so we have 39 left.
Cool, there you go.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright. Toshi, what's through that door?
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Whole bunch of nothing. So let's swap and
Yep. Swap,
go through.
and I guess I'm not going to be careful about it. I'm just going to open the door.
Yeah, cool.
We might not want to be standing in this line as I open the door.
So you open the door up, and
Lightning bolt.
a lightning bolt destroys all of you. And no.
I dodged it away.
I'm kidding. The southern wing of this L-shaped hallway ends at a pair of stone doors carved with depictions of 2 skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. While to the east, the hallway narrows down to frame a circular carving of what seems to be an immense stack of tens of thousands of gold coins that rises from floor to ceiling. The edges of these coins are carved with tiny, spiky runes.
Let's not touch the coins. Agreed?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All of us, or?
Gods, now my bad luck is coming.
Yeah, everyone.
I would be paying special attention to a big pile of coins, considering I'm
No, I'm sure.
looking for my money.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay.
Continue on.
The 2 skulls. Sorry, the 2 skeletons were holding a skull?
Yep. The skull sort of sits in the middle of the doorway, and they're sort of reaching up to hold a skull. In the center of the doorway. One skeleton on each door reaching up to hold a skull that sits in the middle of the doorway.
Toshi?
Are they like stone skeletons or bone skeletons?
Yeah, no, stone. Like a carving.
Okay.
A stone skull as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm going to step in and...
In fact, the skull was actually Voron's. Voron's been dead this whole time.
He has been. This is true.
And you just see him step out of the shadows and say, "Are you ready to duel?"
Merc.
Yes.
Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm in the. Where I'm at. I'll walk behind her, and I'm just following behind everybody.
Okay, cool.
Toshi?
Mhm.
If you throw something into that pile of coins, what do you think is the worst that could happen?
I mean, like, do you want the worst feasible or the worst fantasy?
The worst, realistically.
Trap. This entire room goes up in flames, gets filled with poisonous gas, or just generally crushes us.
On our way out, Merc, how do you feel about using that mage hand again?
Well, I can do is I'm gonna detect magic on the door just in case to see if it's radiating anything.
This one right here, or this one down here?
Or whatever this thing is right there.
Oh, that's the pillar.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The pillar that's holding the roof up.
What? Didn't it say there was this? It was like something of gold or something, or is the gold of the door?
Yeah. So it was a pillar of gold, tens of thousands of gold pieces. However, you swing your detect magic over it, and you get a overwhelming sense of illusion magic. It is incredibly strong. Degrees and degrees stronger than you are. But it is illusion magic.
Yeah, there's illusion magic. I cast use my mage hand to kind of just to see if it does anything, touches on it.
It doesn't make any. It doesn't. Yeah. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
All right. Well, that has some strong illusion magic on it? I just really don't know. So
All the more reason not to touch it.
I'm going to take a hostage at some point and push them through there, just so you guys know.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, as long as it's not anybody I care about.
Okay, I'm over to the door. I'm going to
Alright.
start listening for what's around there.
Yeah, cool.
The illusion is that it's
It's the
actually
door.
platinum. The illusion is that it's saying that it's gold coins and it's actually platinum
Actually,
coins.
platinum. Yeah.
Or
Tens of
adamantine
thousands
coin.
of platinum coins. Like y'all set
No,
for
it's
life.
actually adamantine coins.
Fair.
1,000 gold pieces per.
Alrighty. What are you guys doing?
You guys coming?
Toshi and Shlelu are the ranged characters, and
Yeah,
we staying back.
Shalelu's sort of 10 feet behind you.
Yep. Merc?
I'm coming. Shit. I pressed wrong.
Toshi, you going to check the door for us?
I guess I will. Okay, checking the door.
Yeah, cool.
It
Go
is
ahead
the
and roll
door?
me a perception check. You don't find anything.
Okay, looks good.
Boot. Where's my money?
Toshi's ready to shoot something when that door opens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't spoil surprise.
Okay. Cool.
This is how you all die.
It is.
1 fireball, 2 fireball, 3 fireball, DC 90. Good luck.
Amazing.
Oh, don't worry, it's only mythic fireball.
It's fine.
Aw, you have resistances. Meh.
Eh.
We can change that.
Alrighty.
Do I get an echo?
Oh yeah, no, it sort of echoes down and then back a little. Yeah. 4 pillars support the domed ceiling of this room. Several dark alcoves containing standing sarcophagi grace the walls, and a statue of a stern man wielding a glaive and holding a book stands in the southern part of this chamber.
Real glaive? Real book?
The book is stone, and as is the glaive.
Okay.
Man, they really did like they're getting stoned.
Toshi, I think this is your room.
This looks more like a burial chamber.
That's fair. There are sarcophagi along the walls.
I was about to ask if I could make an Arcana check to see if I could figure out if there could be a spell that would put somebody into a sarcophagi. But I feel like that would be a bit of metagaming and incorrect knowledge because 5e is different from Pathfinder for this spell.
I mean, I could.
I'm just
going to
get everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
I said
You are
I
not
could have
going into
rolled
combat.
Uh-huh.
It's just I need to track rounds in this room. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. Don't forget to click on your character. Reroll.
All right.
Too
Well,
late,
I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna detect magic anyways in case there was something in there.
Yep.
Damn, my luck just went. Got another natural one for initiative.
Roll 1 for initiative. Okay, Merc.
Why?
Wow.
As I said before, I walk up behind Toshi and I'm basically looking in her room and just wave my detect magic.
What?
There's anything.
Yeah. So you don't detect any sense of magic in the 60 feet that your magic reaches.
If I had gotten a fourth one in the row, I was just going to
mate.
go, okay, guys, have a good night.
I'm out.
Yeah, that literally covered the whole room. So
Yeah, no,
that's just kind of.
you don't detect any magic in the 60 feet that it reaches.
All right. Well, there's nothing magical popping up right now, so that's all he's gonna do right now. He just kind of has his crossbow and sword still in hand, and just see what happens.
Cool.
I don't think we should debt collect the dead, and I'll just.
No, I read it. No, I know Vorin would just say just leave this place alone. It's an ancient dead. I'd say just shut the door and let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yep.
Sarcophagi probably aren't the best to be going through.
Before I go, I'm going to wedge the door shut.
Fair enough.
Like 20 minutes later, we walk back in full of zombies.
Wouldn't that be the great?
No, it's actually full of mummies.
Yeah, I would rather have our paladin with us. We're fighting nothing undead.
All right, so we're gonna bunch up over here. So when I open this door, we all get massacred.
Toshi's going to stab it in the very furthest back with a bow and go like,
no, what I'm gonna do is
this?
I'm gonna smack Solomon with another shield spell.
Yep.
Wait.
What?
Why don't we use your earlier idea and use these machines to mince whatever comes out their doorway? So you go and stand over here, and you mage hand this door while we are waiting in
Mage
this
hand
closed
can only
hallway.
move 5 pounds worth of stuff. The door looks more than 5 pounds heavy.
It's a stone. It's like a stone door, dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's fine. Solomon wouldn't have known that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, and plus mage hand is 0 level spell, so it doesn't take anything out from. But it's still, I'm doing the shield spell, but I am gonna move to the side here, anyways, to give an extra room for somebody else to walk in. So,
shield spell is active.
Yep.
Does someone want to stand next to me on the statue so that we don't put ourselves in a nice straight line for a blast?
You see Charlotte sort of draw a bow to half draw. It says, "No, I'm good."
Okay.
Toshi's just like peeking around the corner, bow out.
Yeah.
Can I go down on one knee, brace for a charge?
Yeah, and then push the door open.
Yep.
100%. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Oh, here comes the fireball. Cool. I'm like, all right.
So we're just gonna go. Okay. Group decision. Do we want to re-roll initiatives, or do we want to keep the same? Best 2 out of 3. 2 yeses, we re-roll. 2 no's, we don't.
Re-rolls, thumbs up for me.
Okay, cool. So re-roll. We're gonna re-roll initiatives.
This is how you get a party full of ones.
I mean, it's Toshi's
2! Oh, 3. What is this bullshit?
You know how I was feeling when I was my dice rolls.
Feel that. All right.
I just got 3 once in a row.
You open the door. This begs a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I do have a held action.
Yeah, no. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
I'm worried.
So.
You can hear how many goblins there are because he's clicking for each one.
You see another hound, and Shalalu, and Toshi, Both get attacks.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes! Barely in range.
And I've crouched so I don't get an arrow to the back of the head.
Yep.
22.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
That's 11 points damage.
Yep.
Immediately, two arrows fly past your ears and impact and sink into 2 2s on the d6s. Ouch, that hurts.
I know.
19 damage.
Hurts. And it's going to take its held action, and it is going to release that unholy howl and barking. Need everyone to roll me another will save, please.
Hey, time for me to fail again.
This is a bad place to have that. Was it a will save?
Ooh,
Yeah, will.
yeah.
Yep,
Ooh.
failed again.
Right. Good luck. Charlilu.
Please tell me Merc
Bolts
knows.
down to the back of the door.
Mhm.
However, the rest of you steel yourselves against this horrifying noise. And that is where I'm going to roll initiative for these guys.
Of course, I don't get sneak attack again. Single tier.
I'm more worried about what's going to get attack on us.
Yeah, it will.
Oh yeah, did you already roll for how long should I lose frightened for?
I did not.
I thought that's what the D2
Oh,
was.
panicked.
Ooh. Ouch.
Six
6 rounds.
F and
6
Does
rounds.
it end when they're out of sight?
Nope. 6 rounds.
Oh, oof.
So,
Gotta kill this thing quick.
yeah. Top of the round. When the top of the round counter gets to -6, she's back. So, Solomon, your turn. What are you going to do?
I mean,
I'm going to hold my brace until anything gets here for me to stab it.
Yeah, cool. Not a worry. And it is immediately going to charge you. So go ahead and take that attack. 9,
And it's double.
unfortunately, is not going to hit. Will a 17 hit you with your shield? The
No.
shield spell?
haha, you want it. Glad you have it.
Nice. So this thing, again, charges at you, lifts off the ground, is hovering about 5 feet off the ground, and just like leaps down at you. It is flying, leaps down at you and bites. You see that shimmer of like blue energy just deflect it away from you. Brings it to Merc, your turn.
All right. Let's see. God, let me see attack. All right. I am gonna do a
It's in kind of rough shape.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do cast shocking grasp on my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot it from where I'm at.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Yeah! Yeah!
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your. Go Go ahead and roll your 3d6. So that's 30, 35, 38 points of damage. This thing is a smoking husk on the ground. I also need you to roll me 1d 10,000, please.
Oh no, not again.
Oh god.
So happy I'm not a spellcaster right now.
10,000?
1d 10,000. Ooh, it's on the high end.
7965.
Yeah, Eric, so what I'm thinking is like you see in the Western where the guy basically a guy's fighting something, the guy comes out with a 6-shooter or something and just shoots something and just kills the guy. It's like boom.
Yep.
I can see it go think, and you see this crackle of lightning come from my thing. It's like,
Yeah, definitely. What? How old are you?
hold on.
I believe we said somewhere in the 70-ish range.
70? No, he's 27.
Okay, fair enough. You're now 54 years old. You see Wrath immediately age into middle to late age, late middle aged. You see Merc age. His hair grows longer. His jowls start to sink. Circles under his eyes, wrinkles immediately.
He's a tiefling, right?
Yeah. He's old. He's 57.
Yeah, at a minimum 1,000 years.
Not in Pathfinder if he's using those.
No, Pathfinder is 5e. It's only 100.
There are two different tiefling things that you use. Me personally, I use the older one because I like that. However, he says he's 27, so he's used the younger ones. There is an older tiefling race and a younger tiefling race. Sort of. So actually, yeah. So you are now 57 years old. You are considered old. So you immediately take a -2 to your strength, dex, and constitution, and a +2 to your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay, next choice, never play a meta user in your universe again. I don't say that's not fair, but it's just what it is.
I'm going to also ask...
The previous effect was not permanent. This one may not be either.
I'm also going to ask,
Yeah.
is this effect only on natural 20s or on crits?
Only on natural 20.
This was not a natural 20.
It was not. How's a light crossbow 19 to 20?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 19 to 20.
Yeah. It's fine. I've said it. We're gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna roll with it for now. So this one here is completely a smoking husk on the ground. Also, Merc, your DCs for your spells all go up as well because of your age. The bonuses to your stats there. All your DCs go up. In fact, you actually even get an extra spell per day as well, and all that sort of stuff. So,
so wait a minute. It said I'm looking at the random tiefling starting age. It says they're typically 60 years old for adulthood.
Yeah, so that's the ones that I normally use. There is another set that says 35 years is middle aged. So that's that younger race, like I was talking about. You've probably used those ones there to start with.
Oh, I never did. I just normally it's just I never knew what I thought they just aged like humans. That's the way I see it. I never knew.
And that's what I'm saying. There are two different ways to set your age: the older type and the younger type. We're going to say you've used the younger type, and that you are now 57 years old, and you are considered old. All your DCs go up. Your intelligence goes up, so which means that you can use more spells per day. However, because you are old, your body is not as strong. So you lose those things to your dexterity and your constitution and your strength. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to trust me.
That is it's debatable if this guy's gonna still be alive a much longer. Because that's getting really
We will see.
So
the like I said, the last effect was not permanent. This one may not be either. Not sure.
Ready. Whose round is it? Toshi's?
It is, unless Merc would like to move, which totally can. And you all do hear there's another person in this room.
Person or dog?
You hear speaking.
Person.
So, Merc, any movement at all? Nope. Sweet. Toshi, your turn.
Can I hear the speaking from here?
Roll me a perception check. Not
Okay,
super
let's get a
difficult,
natural
but
one. Who's ready for this natural one?
yeah, you definitely hear it. You're not really sure what was said, but yeah, you hear it.
Was it speaking a language or was it speaking an incantation?
It was speaking a language.
Okay, what language and do I know it?
Languages do you know?
Who's ready for a list?
Me, I'm ready for a list.
Common, Sylvan, Versian, Orcish, Elvish, Dwarvish, Giant, Undercommon, Goblin, and Abyssal.
You do not recognize this language.
Could I figure out what language it could be via a linguistics check?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You can tell Toshi likes to talk a lot. Lots of languages.
Right. Cool. 22. It's probably infernal.
More demons. How is our dear panicked friend doing?
Still panicked.
Okay, Toshi was going to go down to them and just like stop them from opening the door.
The door was wedged.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't mean they can't unwedge it.
But yeah.
So
I don't know if panic people
Solomon,
unwedged door.
You see a you see this person right here step out and into the middle of the room.
Okay.
Are they actually hot?
Incredibly.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Is it still their turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, silver hair, violet eyes, twisted scars on her stomach. The left hand is transformed into a clawed talon. It is not humanoid anymore. So, just checking some stuff. You see her reach for something at her neck, and a red glow in between her fingers. As she steps forward and is going to step towards you, so you are going to get an attack of opportunity as she steps out of your threat range.
Into
And then out of. So she's going to step forward, take an attack of opportunity, and she's going to attack you. 13 is not going to hit.
Oh.
And doobie-doobie-doo there.
Diddle-oo.
20 hit you with your shield?
yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So you take 3 points of damage as she slices down with her with her bastard sword.
I was really scared for a second.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley.
Sorry. 5 points of damage, not 3.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I shall take my beating like a man.
Yeah. Which brings it back to Shalalu's turn, and then Solomon, your turn.
This is a terrible idea. Does the door swing towards me or away from me?
Away from you.
Can I tell anything more about... No, I kind of know.
Roll me a knowledge local. Or just a straight intelligence check if you don't have knowledge local.
I got local.
Cool. You're like 90% sure this is Nualia.
Yep.
This is Nualia Tobin.
Wrath, run, and then I'm going to hold my action, and I want to, as soon as Wrath moves out of the way, I want to reposition her here, where Wrath currently is.
Okay. Interesting. I'm just checking something. Okay. Cool. Yep. So, Merc, you have been told to run. Get out the way. What are you doing?
He
like,
noped.
You there?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the session right there.
Oh.
Okay. Where we will come back next week, and yeah, so we're just going to swap over straight to our ending screen. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger right there. And I'll hang out in the chat for a little while and answer any questions that anyone has. So thanks very much for hanging out, and we'll see you next week. See ya.
Ciao.
Good night.